Good morning. It's morning for me. It could be afternoon when you guys are watching this video. I don't know. First of all, hello. It has been a full week since I have uploaded to my YouTube channel. We have had some family things that we have been busy supporting. I'm actually recording this video Thursday. I don't want to confuse you, so I'm going to keep it to upload on Friday, but we've actually got something that's happening on Friday that we need to be with family for. So I thought best to pre-record it on Thursday. I needed groceries and Fridays is going to be too busy for us, so we're doing it today, but you're going to see it Friday. I've got the kids in the background. I bought them some lollies and they're watching their iPads because that's just what needs to happen this morning to get a bunch of things done. So today's grocery haul, it's a big one. We done the meal planning for last week and that totally went out the window. Pretty much been go since Friday evening, Saturday morning. And we've had a lot of takeaway, we've had a lot of toast for dinner, we've had a lot of 2-minute noodles for the kids. So my dinner plan... Okay! I told you that once you eat it, it's all gone. So the dinner planning kind of went out the week. But I am extremely grateful for my past self, planning for my future self when something comes up unexpectedly and you still need to function throughout the days, and whether that's a family thing, whether that's hours at work have been cut back, you can't get to the grocery store. I've given my kids like Pez lollies, they've never had them before, bad decision. You can't get to the grocery store for a week, whether there's been inclement weather and you're isolated for whatever reasons. I was very appreciative of myself just having things in my freezer that we could take out. So one night we were just over, I was extremely grateful that I had sausages in the freezer that weren't even part of my meal planning from last week. No, they weren't even part of my meal planning for last week, but they were in the freezer and we could just take them out, and we ate dinner really late because I had to take them out in the morning. They defrosted, we got the kids bed, all that kind of stuff there, but we were still able to eat. I had frozen veggies sitting in the freezer. I had enough potatoes where I could cook up and husband and I could actually have a semi-normal meal after a couple of days of just literally stopping in at the gas station on our way and eating whatever we could find. We were traveling 2 hours one way and 2 hours back, and some days we were doing that twice a day. So they were the very big days. So I'm extremely grateful that I food prep, that I have supplies in my pantry, that we can afford to have extra supplies in our pantry. So I could quickly put something together for the kids and we could hit the road. We would come home, the kids had fruit, they could have a cracker, they could have a sandwich, and they had full bellies and can go to bed. And my husband and I weren't constantly eating out. One, it's expensive. Two, I'm so tired, but I think from not eating properly has also made me really fatigued and tired. So we had to get groceries regardless this week. They've come today. I am so glad they've come today. There's a lot of fresh fruit and veggies that I wanted to get. And with the groceries this week, I got some really big savings. $52 worth of savings, which is big for us. We don't usually do a massive grocery shop. $52 in savings is like a quarter of our grocery bill that we spent this week. That's huge. That's a huge savings for what we got. So this week I spent a total of $244.22. I got $15 off. So thank you very much to my lovely follower who posted on her Ordinary Mum community Facebook page. There were 2 people that done it. One done it for Coles and one done it for Woolies. A discount code, because literally I do my groceries, I'm pretty well organized, you guys know that. I will do my groceries on like a Sunday, Monday, I place the order. It was the last thing on my mind, and I sat down Wednesday night and I was like, oh, I didn't hit send the other day. So all the sale prices had changed, so I had to redo the order again. But someone on the Her Ordinary Mum community Facebook page reminded, well, I didn't even know, shared that there was a discount code for Coles. I got $15 off this week, my groceries. So I'm extremely grateful, thank you, because sometimes you don't have time to check the sales and the discounts. And I saw it and I'm like, let's just do it this week. Spend over $200, you get $15 off. I done it, and let me show you what we bought. Now, I didn't buy anything crazy, and you guys know I don't just go out and be, wow, we need to get to $200, we spend $150 every week, we need to get to $200, let's go crazy on things. I haven't done that. I've just replenished my stockpile on most of the things that you're gonna see. Our milk is stock standard. I'm not gonna say what this is because the kids will ask for it, but last week they got yogurt. This week they're having this here. I am going to pull out their Cinchi pouches and fill them up today and just get them prepped for the week. I'm finding it really beneficial having those Cinchi pouches because this almost is emptied, which means that's not taking up room in my fridge. I'm not pouring it every day, and it's really weird. And I'm hoping other people feel the same, that when you pour from like a yogurt container, something like this, if you don't wipe the rim of it, you get that off smell come through, and you kind of think, is it off? Is it not off? So by me pre-putting these in the Cinchi pouches for the kids, or whatever pouch you have, or container for work, if you've got like a little container you portion out your yogurt into. I do for my husband. My husband has these. These are just from IKEA. I'm doing a haul on my fridge and freezer. I'm going to share it with you. But these are just like a screw lid, and he's got like his granola on top that he can then pour in. These are great. He's really enjoying taking these in. But the yogurt's already in there, which just means that room around the top where it kind of gets like a bit dry and it probably does go off a bit, I've eliminated that. So just thought I would share that with you. I got quite a bit of protein this week. I am doing I'm planning on doing a couple of videos, and I needed the proteins to do it. I am still filming my snack video. I'm still filming the dinner prep video. I was actually planning to do a full day of prep, which hasn't worked out at this point, but this is for that there. I did actually order the brisket, and they were out, and they gave me the slow cooked family roast beef, which is just as fine. We can make that work. I got sausages and some chicken mince. We're actually out of the chicken mince, and I love making my 2-ingredient crumb chicken. I just find it handy, quick to make, and really tasty. I actually like the packaging that these come into. I think everywhere, Coles, Aldi's, Woolies probably all have them. I don't keep these for months in the freezer. We usually go through them quite quickly, but they stack really well. Yes, I could put them in different containers and probably saving a bit more room, but then I'm double handling and I need extra containers to put them in. These are all sealed. I don't really get freezer burn in them. I think they're fine. I love having just a couple of packets, something like this in the freezer where you can pull them out and cook. That's it. You buy them from the store like this, pull them out and cook. Whether it's full of flavor or pre-crumbed, just something that I can take out and cook. Take out the oven or take out the freezer, let it defrost, cook. The frozen meat pies, take them out and cook. It's just so handy for when life happens or you have an extremely busy day and you just need to eat. I also picked up our favorite fish. We love this fish here. It was on sale. It's the Sea Lord brand. The only thing with this here, there's 2. So husband and I get 1, but then the kids, so the kids usually end up having their little meat pies or their chicken nuggets instead. They do like fish, they don't love it, but I do wish this came in a larger sort of family pack, because I'm guessing the larger the pack, the better the deal. So Sea Lord, I wish you would do more of these per box, if that makes sense. So more fillets per box for families, not just for the 2. Buttocks, I am doing more cooking again, hopefully this week for my snacks video, which is coming. I was out of batteries. We bought some stuff for Halloween because my son, for some reason, is obsessed, absolutely obsessed with Halloween. And I ran out of batteries, and I just buy the cheapies from Coles. I think they're $5 for these packs here. They're handy to have because when you've got kids, you've got toys full of batteries. We are going to have this week the lamb burgers. So the beetroot dip, which will be one of my favorites videos coming, was on sale, so I grabbed that, along with the coleslaw mix. So I grabbed the coleslaw mix and the buns. I've actually got 2 packets of the lamb mince in the freezer, and I've shown you in a Instagram video how quick it is to make. I might try and do a YouTube video sharing that dinner, or maybe I have already, I can't remember. But you will see I actually got loads of fruit and veg this week. We were just craving more fruit and veg after a busy week of running around on the road. So we've got strawberries, blueberries, loads of apples. I've got pears, tomatoes. I eat tomatoes like an apple. That's why we've probably got so many tomatoes. Carrots, fresh pineapple, grilled pineapple. I'd love to have a barbecue because the weather here is just warm and really nice. Kiwi fruit were a really good price point, $2, and you got 6 of them, so I grabbed those. Broccoli, we actually really enjoy eating broccoli, believe it or not. I don't know if that's strange or not. My kids really enjoy it too, so broccoli. This is going to go really handy this week when we're just too exhausted. I can just pull a handful out, put it on a wrap with some pre-made chicken, a sausage, whatever it is, and we can just eat and fuel our body if the week ahead is going to be another busy one. I got grapes for the kids. We had watermelon last week and they really enjoyed it. We didn't get through it all just for the week we had. Spinach, but the grapes, the kids are really enjoying nice fresh grapes, and the price point on these are pretty good at the moment too. I love the quality of the Coles fruit and veg they pick. I rarely have any issues, and when I do, I let them know, and they're pretty good at correcting it. They've always corrected it for me. Bananas. Thank you for not being $4 a kilo anymore. So I actually grabbed a lot of them. I only placed the order last night, so technically Wednesday. Today is technically Thursday. You're not seeing this till Friday, whatever. I normally grab 4, I grabbed 6, and they look really good. They're gonna last because they're still a bit green. Lemons, oranges, avocados were a good price point this week, so I grabbed avocados. So a lot of fruit and veg for us there. It might not seem like a lot because I'm probably not angling this the best, but I've got corn, carrots, apples down the bottom. I've got things hidden down in here. I haven't been very well organized laying this out for you today. I do apologize. And then I've gotten loads of pantry items because these had some really good sales on them. So let's go through some of the stuff. Some of it is pretty basic. I got flour because I'm planning on more cooking this week. Tiny Teddies for the children. I like this cereal just because I like the flavor of it. So I grabbed a box of that. It was half price. I do down here, they've kind of gotten lost amongst it all. I do have some gloves. We are starting some DIY stuff for our house we're renovating, and by DIY I mean like we've bought bed frames we want to change, we've bought windows for the house, we're looking at some doors for the house, brass handles we want to like restore and bring back, and these were half price. And I know what it's like when you're working with chemicals and products and have your hands in water all the time, so I grabbed a packet of those. Husband's cereal cornflakes, he's really enjoying them and he's finding it's helping his gut immensely. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm going to talk about it in one of my chit chat videos. It's interesting. I don't mind getting people's opinions on things. I tried these apples and they taste great, but I find it really interesting when very well known social media people, and I'm going to do a chit chat on this while I do washing one night because I've got about 50 baskets of washing and I want to have a good chat about this topic here. But I find it really interesting how a lot of their health people that maybe aren't qualified, who maybe haven't seen a doctor, a dietitian, a specialist, an expert, to say, I don't have gluten anymore, my gut health. Now, we have got a family member, not in our immediate family, who actually is gluten intolerant, and I have a very close friend of mine who cannot eat gluten, but they just say, if I don't eat gluten, my tummy doesn't hurt. We had a very similar issue with my husband. Went to a couple of specialists and they all said the same thing. Stop having oats and too many grains, nuts and seeds. And all of these Instagrammers and YouTubers and health people are having just that. I'm going to talk about it later, but anyway, I've gotten off track. My husband has gone to eliminating oats, or reducing the oats right down, not having nuts, grains, seeds. We are back to white bread. That's why we bought white bread months ago now. He was all about the whole grain and the seeds, and they were the things that were upsetting his gut. Now, I'm no expert, but I found it really interesting what social media can tell you and how easily we can be influenced on things. Anyway, with the past week, I have realized I have never been good at it once having kids. But I realized in the past week, I need to have more snacks for me, for whether we're going to the park, we've had to go away somewhere. I've always got things for the kids, but not for me. So I have purchased these before and I really like them. They were half price this week. I think they were $2.60 for 6. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were $2.60 for 6. So I grabbed 2 packets. I'm always gonna have 2 of those in my handbag. I've grabbed some dried apricots. I'm gonna put a little bit of those in a container in my handbag. These are actually gonna be for my snack videos. I'm going to be doing some dried apricot and coconut balls. They're really yum. Put an almond in the middle as well. It's a great snack. I've grabbed some cashews and some cashews. I love roasted and salted cashews. My husband just loves them plain. I like the salt on them. I like salty things. In a container in my bag for when we go out and I just get hangry or I just need something to help fuel me further. You guys have mentioned these. You're like, no, Arnott's do packets of biscuits, the tiny teddies, like not in all the packaging. I have purchased these before. So these are the ones that the kids like, and this is the box I have bought. I think this still works out cheaper per 100 grams, but these are the flavors my kids like. They love the Choc Dot ones, and they love just the chocolate ones. These ones I have only ever been able to find with the chocolate back on them. And I'm not a fan in summer having tiny teddies with chocolate backs on them. But you know what? I love trying things again, and I love looking at things from a different angle, so I repurchased them. Let's see how we go. My favorite brand of cordial is the Bickfords. My favorite flavor is the peached iced tea. I have a jug in my fridge, and this helps me drink water because I struggle to drink water just plain. It has to be fizzy water, so we have a soda stream, or what I like to do is put a little bit of flavoring in with it. So the peached iced tea cordial with chilled water, and I top it up with some coconut water. These were on sale, and I do like the Cocobella coconut water flavor. It tastes like coconut water, and I've actually worked on some very remote islands, and I've actually experienced how the locals have their coconut water, and that's probably the closest brand that this takes me back to when I was working. Stinking hot, but having a nice refreshing fresh coconut water straight from the coconuts, and they used to put them in the freezers and chill them, and then like the outside of the actual coconut skin would actually turn to like a jelly. I've got great stories on it. I'll share it one day, but I'm finding that's being really refreshing, and I've got like a jug in the fridge pre-made, and I'm drinking a lot more, which I've needed to do the past week. More pantry items, pretty basic things, but garlic, tuna. I was planning to do some sushi this week. Didn't happen, but it's going to be on my list to make up some sushi. So tinned tuna, tinned tuna's quite handy. Baked beans were on sale, spaghetti was on sale, half price, handy to have when we do our spaghetti bolognese. My kids literally lived off these for the past week. That's just what it is. We've made it work, but I'm out, so I need to grab some more. I've got 2 packets of nappies up the back here. They were on sale. These were half price and were actually cheaper than the Coles brand, so I ended up getting those for the kiddies for a treat, something. They're there for whatever reasons. Maybe I'm a bit late one night and I just feel like having them, so I'll eat them. These are the cheapest potatoes we've got this week. I am so grateful that I just have this thing about having potatoes in our house. I think because they're filling, they're easy to cook, and everyone in our house likes them. I can boil them, I can roast them, I can mash them, I can bake them. There are so many options with them. So this week when we said, no, I just want to eat veggies, I've been able to pull out frozen peas and corn. I had frozen cauliflower in the freezer, potatoes, heaps and heaps of potatoes, and a piece of protein. And we've actually felt a bit better by eating a little bit more. So if you store potatoes correctly, I can easily get 3 weeks before they get a little bit soft, maybe start to grow a sprout. I just cut the sprouts off, they're still fine. Chuck it in your pot at the back, and we've actually grown potatoes in this house before, believe it or not. So I think sweet potatoes, normal potato, whatever it is, I think potatoes are really handy to have in your home because they store so well, and like I said before, they are so filling. Everyone in our house likes them, and I've got so many options that I can cook something with it. A vegetarian dish, give to my kids. If my kids are hungry and they don't want anything to eat, if I can just fill them up with mashed potato, they've got a full belly for bed. That's what I'm saying, they've got a full belly. And my washing powder. I've got 2 boxes in my laundry. I like to have this on stock, so I grabbed the washing powder there. And then I think I mentioned down the bottom here, I bought the brioche buns too. I'm holding a grape in my hand still, I should probably just eat it. I've got the brioche buns that we're gonna have with the burgers this week. And then I've got the 2 loaves of white bread. So there are things I've missed amongst here. I've got pasta down the bottom. I've got chopped chips to cooking with this week. I haven't probably done the best at going through everything in a lot of detail with you guys. I'm actually running out of bench space too to properly lay it out and show you everything that I have purchased this week. But I'm really happy, keeping in mind there's a lot of pantry items I have purchased, and I have got protein. The batteries alone cost me $10. I've got 2 packets of massive nappies up there. I saved over $52 this week. I think it was $52.34 I saved by stocking up on things that I don't need it yet. Don't need it yet, but I am going to use it at some point. So I don't need this, but I know I'm going to have a rough night maybe in a month or 2, or we've got something that comes up with family again, or whatever it is. Spaghetti on toast, simple, dinner, done. I'll thank myself today for stocking up on this because I will eat it eventually, and we do like it. So that is the grocery haul for the week. So I'm back. I feel weak, it's Thursday, and you guys are seeing this on Friday. But I am back. I'm gonna do my best to get Sunday's video up to you guys. It just depends on a couple of things if we have to. Sorry, my camera went flat, not flat, got full, had to change the memory card. Yeah, it just depends after what happens on Friday, what we end up doing with some things. So I may be delayed in getting some stuff to you, but I'm hoping I can get some stuff filmed and edited and get ready for Sunday for you. I have missed being on here. Like I said, I needed to get groceries, and today was more of a convenient day to do it, but you were seeing this on the Friday. Thank you for the lovely messages, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I've had some really nice messages coming in from people that I don't even know, and you don't even know what's going on, and it's not my place to say what's going on. It's just we've needed to help some family over the past couple of days. But let's just hope over the coming days things settle down and we get back into the busyness of life again. I'm thanking myself for the prep I have done in the weeks and months before, just to make our week ahead a little bit less stressful. And it was a very quick change of things. It'd be like someone saying you don't have a shift for tomorrow and you're dependent on that. A massive flood comes through and you're cut off and you can't get to the grocery store. So I like stockpiling for a range of reasons. I like having food prepped in my freezer for a lot of reasons, and I probably done it more so when I started having children, because I just knew I'd be so tired that if I wasn't in the mood, there would always be something in there. So the days I was in the mood, I would cook. The days I was in the mood, I would prep. The days I was in the mood, I would plan. So my future self, when I wasn't in the mood, thanked my past self because it was already done. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. That is my grocery haul. I was gonna do some food prep today. I'm not in the headspace to do it. I don't have the time to do it, but I have more coming. I have more videos coming on the snacks, the dinners, some more tips getting ready for Christmas, because it looks like in Australia borders are opening, people are traveling, we might be able to have some celebrations coming up. So start thinking of that Christmas again, people, and things you can purchase to fill your pantry on sale, so you're not wasting money that you worked very hard to earn. Anyway, thank you all so much, and we will talk soon, guys. Bye.